What up, though? This is your boy BC430 back again with another Dead End Gaming, episode 41. 41. I'm on it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Kevin, always providing our content for the show, being the wonderful producer that he is. Also, shout out, we got Granddad and Tyler and Me Mugga 11. I'm gonna say Me Mugga 11 today, and of course myself. But yeah, thanks you guys. Hey, like I've always say, always make sure you watch us live on Twitch. Make sure you follow us on Twitch, Dead End Video Games. Make sure you follow us because this is where you get the raw live pre-show and after show content for you guys for that don't check us out on Fridays, which you also should listen to the podcast on Fridays when we upload it, but you get the better stuff right here. So make sure you follow us, hit that follow button, and follow our individual pages as well. With that being said, start off with what you've been playing. What?
Where we recording
that? Oh, that's good shit. I like that. Hey, you listen just like kids do. What, nigga? We're recording that live at Dead End Studios here in Atlanta, Georgia. So make sure if you need your production needs, any video shooting stuff, recording podcasts, hit us up. We on Google Maps. You can just Google us. You'll find us. So there you go.
There you go. We make magic.
Right, you making magic.
Making magic.
But you had people feeling some type of way thinking you was. Remember what I said?
Hell yeah.
I was like, dude, it do look like you going this you about to do like a porno shoot or some shit, like about to make some magic.
And we sit on the black couch.
Right.
So to give you all some context, every week on my Instagram, I do an Instagram story of me walking into Dead End Studios, and it has Dead End Studios on the door. And I just say, it's time to make magic. Every Tuesday, on the dot.
You just said black.
And then one day, I was just like, let me explain why I do that. We do Dead End Gaming, check out the podcast on my Instagram, promo.
Right.
And somebody was like, oh, I thought you were doing porn in there or something like that. I was like,
oh, hell no.
I was like, nah. I mean, it's a studio. We got the black couch, you know what I mean?
Hey, don't put that energy in here.
Oh, my God.
Somebody.
You had the wrong one.
Can I sit in a purple chair? Because
it's too late.
He said it's too late.
You already established that's left side of the black couch.
I don't know how I feel about that given the present conversation.
Yeah, you can see now she'll know what happens on that black couch.
It's too late.
Oh my God, that's horrible. That's awful.
When I'm here, y'all seeing me, so y'all ain't. Anyway, continuing on. What games have we been playing?
Granddad, what games have you been playing, man?
Wrong ass turn.
I know, right? Jesus Christ.
Shit. What I've been playing?
Y'all silly.
I had a busy week with work and stuff, so I didn't get to play as much as I wanted to. But I did, of course, get some Mortal Kombat 11, and I always got to get my games in.
You streamed that the other day.
Yeah, actually, I streamed some Mortal Kombat 11. I think it was this past Sunday, so I was able to squeeze in about a 1 hour stream, which is kind of dope. Also played Smash. I did a Smash tournament. I went over to 404 Esports here in Atlanta, met with the owner Greg about some things, and I ended up entering into a Smash tournament. Got third place, y'all, which ain't that bad because I ain't played since I've played Fantano.
Yeah,
but I got third place. Lost to a Snake.
You played with Yoshi?
I played with Yoshi.
Okay.
Yeah, Yoshi was killing it. Got my 1,000 hours skills back. So I did that, and other than that, I didn't play anything else. But I did drop a song, so check that shit out.
More bars, more respect, blacking out the next album. See the 7 as a threat. Glad the trash bag rappers who ain't hefty with the wreck. Ain't between the head and shoulders of a flake. Watch your neck, nigga. Rhymes on power.
Where can they check it out at?
YouTube.com/GranddadRDLR or my SoundCloud. SoundCloud.com/GranddadWooly. Called MBMR. Fire, got them bars, produced by Ezo. Shout out to the homie, bringing the beat. And yeah, that's all I've been doing this week.
What about you, Tyler?
I have not played anything. I was sick for a portion of last week, which is why I wasn't here last week. And then I had MomoCon this weekend, so I haven't had time to do anything. But I'm definitely, hopefully, if not today, then tomorrow, going to get back on Rage 2, get back to streaming that, get back on Fallout 76 because I managed to pick that back up for a second and still get back into Mortal Kombat 11 too. Those are still on my list.
Have you played Mortal Kombat 11 yet? Or you still
barely for a half an hour? Like one day when I was on my way here and I was I only had a half an hour to play it before I had to come up here. I haven't played it since then.
Okay, wow. Tell them, and also tell the folks where they can find you on social media because you recreated a photo that.
Yeah. So
I got black with you. I got black with it.
You can find me on pretty much anything, be it IG, Twitter, Twitch at TYELERRDURDEN.
Cool, yeah. Check out her photos that she recreated. It was pretty dope. Was it MomoCon?
Yeah, MomoCon.
Yeah, the MomoCon. It was pretty fun. It was dope.
I had a blast. I mean, I'm not really like a going out 4 days in a row person, like I was saying earlier, and I was there like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and then I went to a pool party yesterday, so I was out for 4 days, and that is not me at all. I was so ready to take my black ass home, but it was fun, you know. It was a blast. I hung out with a lot of cool people. I did 2 cosplays, which is really the first time I've ever done that, so it was lit.
Oh, really? That's what's up. That's dope. That's dope. It looked like it was cool. What about you, Eric? What you been playing?
First of all, can we talk about how this nigga Eric apparently wants everybody to know he's been working out? This nigga in here like, oh, let me just adjust my mic stand.
I knew Tyler was gonna bring it up. I knew she was gonna say something like that. First of all, hold on.
Today.
This nigga up here got this tank top
I'm wearing
on.
less and less clothes every week, bro.
Getting them gains, nigga.
Catch me in 2 weeks, bro. Only got 3 articles.
Look, man, it's hot as hell in Atlanta,
It's
man.
hot, you know.
That's real
It's
as fuck.
justifiable.
Yeah, it is super hot, bro. That's really what it is. But I also went to MomoCon. There I played King of Fighters, probably like 94 on a fight stick, which I've never been good with a fight stick at all. So that was fun, I suppose.
You ain't bumping into Tyler on MomoCon?
Not at all. I bumped into Sonny.
I think I saw that on your
He was
Instagram.
outside, and
You must have bumped into Sunny right after I left, because I was outside
She was with
them.
some. That's why I am. Like,
yeah, he said you had kind of just left. It was nighttime. It was like 11. It was late when I met up with him. I wasn't trying to go outside at all. And then I looked at his Instagram. I'm like, damn, this nigga outside. I got to go outside. Because even at nighttime, it's like 87 degrees out here, bro.
Yes,
Like, it's no joke.
This has been hot.
And I guess that's why I didn't run into any of y'all. I don't know how long y'all were outside, but I know I wasn't trying to go out there. And then I checked Instagram. I'm like, oh, this nigga outside. So I went out there, saw him, Blurter Bites. I saw another Twitch streamer, Pikachu Lita. Didn't know she lived. I don't know if she lives in Atlanta, but anyway, didn't expect to see her. So that was pretty dope. As far as games I've played, Yakuza Kiwami. I played SmackDown. Here Comes the Pain. I got my ass smacked. Like, bruh.
I saw that.
My homie Brandon, who's from my hometown, he loves wrestling.
Yeah, I came into that. I came onto that stream late.
Yeah, you popped into that. I mean, it was a quick stream though, so it was just like a 40-minute. Put a B on that shit.
Yeah, I was about to say, quick stream shit. That's average for me.
Yeah, I had some places to be, but yeah, he whooped my ass. I ain't gonna lie to you. I whooped his ass in Tekken 7. Whooped his ass in Smash, so that was cool. But some Tales of Vesperia off stream as usual, because that shit's boring to watch. But again, y'all will see that when I get closer to the end.
Before I go to my games, so what's like the MomoCon? I think I thought it was Comic Con. Like, I don't know what's the difference between all that. What's the difference?
I mean, it's kind of similar to, like Dragon Con, which is the big one here, but it's way smaller. But they've been getting bigger and bigger over the past couple of years. My understanding of it is that it's relatively new. This is actually the first time that I've been, but from what I hear, it's grown like exponentially over the past couple of years.
Is it just supposed to be like competition with the other cons, or just
I don't think it's necessarily a competition.
It's just another reason for
just another con. So basically, you have like a lot of people doing like cosplays from different like animes or like video games or whatever, and then also there was a Smash tournament. They also had a section where they had a bunch of old school games like pinball machines. They had an MK3 machine that I was trying so hard to get on, but every single time I went over there, like it was people on it, and I feel like standing over there to wait.
Yeah.
And then they also had different panels, such as talking about how people can build their brand on Twitch if they stream, and then also they had some of the voice actors from Overwatch there, and they did a panel. And so it's just like a bunch of stuff like that, just nerd shit. It was lit.
Okay,
I caught the Red Dead Redemption 2 voice actor panel, so that was pretty cool.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But yeah, I took a bunch of cool pictures, so if y'all want to see that, make sure y'all check me out on Instagram. Same name as everything else, me and Mugga11.
Please say it 11.
Please.
For y'all watching my Twitch, okay, I finally got Mega Man 11.
Oh man, I saw that one.
For PlayStation 4. And man, if y'all been following me, y'all been having a good time laughing at my ass, because I almost had twice streaming. I'm gonna be streaming the shit out this game when I'm playing it, because I almost had some rage mode.
They wrong. They just wrong. Oh shit!
This shit is pissing me off. I said I need to stop for a second and like turn this game off and come back to it. And I did. Like I stopped for like about maybe 30 minutes, got right back on the game. I think I know Koi Kid and Diogen, they was all watching, laughing their ass off. Like if you wanna see some funny streams, watch me play this Mega Man 11 game for the next few weeks, because this game, I forgot how hard these Mega Man games. I mean, I used to love playing Mega Mans, like all the Mega Man games, and they used to be hard. But it's like thinking back, I'm like, man, how the hell I used to beat these games so fast back then? But I'm playing this shit now. This shit is a struggle, man. You know, when you lose all your men, you got to start all the way back over the board again. So it's like you got to go back through that struggle of you trying to jump through stuff and fight stuff. And it's like,
Man, I am not about to play this whole damn board again.
so yes, I've been playing Mega Man 11. I'm gonna be playing that game a lot, like besides Division 2, because I'm still trying to get like a eight man team together to do this raid. Because that's pretty much all I want to do on the Division is do this raid. But yeah, Mega Man 11. That's gonna be the game I'm gonna be playing. Like, and I'm gonna be playing. I hope I pronounce this right. Ruiner.
Ruiner.
Yeah, I'm gonna cop that game. I'm gonna get that one and play that one, because that's another game I've been like I wanting to play, and I'm like, man, is this shit gonna be dope or not? It looks dope, but I'm like, man, should I play it? But a couple of folks in the chat, Koi Kid and a few other people saying that it's a dope game, so I think I'm gonna get that one. I'm gonna stream that one too, just to kind of I want to stream some more stuff while I'm still waiting and sitting on Division 2, because I don't like streaming Division 2 that much because I'm talking to my team. I'm not engaging with the chat, so I feel like playing Mega Man, I can be more engaging, and playing Ruiner, I can kind of be engaging with the chat when I'm streaming. I want to be like Tyler, because Tyler be so engaging with the chat. So I feel like if I play a game that I can just be engaging, talking to people, that's better. Because if I'm quiet and I'm talking to everybody else, I don't get many views when I'm streaming Division. But like if I'm streaming games like Mega Man, and if I'm interactive with my fans, my streaming count go up. So yeah, y'all gonna see my frustration with Mega Man 11. So I'm like, golly. So I know y'all laugh, because every time I stream that game, you gonna get some comedy, because there's gonna be some moments where I'm gonna have to like stop myself from getting rage, and I don't want to throw my controller around and shit like that.
Let the rage flow.
When's the last time you threw your controller?
Oh, it's been some years.
Have you been an adult?
No.
Okay.
It's been, but this game, it almost took me there.
Shit!
You
saw it in my face, didn't you? I was like,
I was just looking at him like, BZ gonna lose it.
Because normally I sit back, I'd be sitting back in my chair playing. Man, I was like this. I was like, oh my God, like, are you kidding me?
I'm like, bruh.
Yes.
Bruh. And I was the same way, because I didn't even get I got the demo, and I was like, this game is gonna be fucking tough.
Man, it's tough.
I didn't even get a chance to buy the full game yet, but I saw you playing. I was like, man, if that was how you got, I know I'm gonna lose my shit.
Man, dude.
Like I can't even fathom.
I love it though.
Oh man, it's a free man. Oh, are you kidding me? He fucking left.
I like that struggle. I mean, it pisses me off, but I like it during the time. But yes, Mega Man 11. If y'all catch me streaming that one, just sit back and get your popcorn ready, because it's gonna be some frustration going on. I'm gonna be mad, so I'm gonna need like one of them stress balls. Yes, I'm gonna need something like that, because man, that game had me ready to punch something. I swear to God, it did. I swear to God.
Oh my God!
All right, on to the news. So the power of social media has forced Sonic movie to be pushed back to 2020.
Wow.
2020, because of the power of social media. Because of the power of social media. Because of the power of Granddad and Tyler.
Nah, it wasn't me.
And Tyler.
Y'all niggas said shit too.
And me, Mug 11.
Everybody was in on this.
Y'all pushed it.
The whole world did this. It was a collective effort.
Y'all pushed it, man. So why?
Look.
What you didn't do?
Maybe this could be a blessing in disguise, because we all know that movie was gonna be trash as fuck. So maybe they realized, okay, now I don't know if they can rewrite a whole damn script.
I don't think they're gonna do that.
So I don't know why they need until 2020. Maybe what they're gonna do they're gonna change Sonic, so they gotta make all new CGI for Sonic, which means they gotta redo all that shit and re-edit the whole movie over, which is gonna take time. But even still, if they don't change, if the script is still bad and the story's still trash, it ain't gonna salvage much. But it's just gonna be a better looking Sonic. So I mean, they're just putting a band-aid on the situation. It ain't gonna stop the bleeding. Like, that shit's gonna fucking still
all because of a design. All because of the design of Sonic, dude.
I still think it's weird. Like, it's just so
That's
weird
crazy.
to me that we're in this, like I said, day and age of internet, like, talking shit and making shit like that change, where they literally went from releasing it in early November to releasing it in mid-February because of backlash on Twitter, basically. Like, that's just so crazy to me.
That is
bananas.
The power of social media. That's
I was
nuts.
afraid you say that. Let's not fly by that.
Nigga, you can say it's Sunter Day, so I don't want to hear any fucking thing that you have to say about my vocabulary selection.
Get him.
You just sit over there instigating.
I know, right? Get him. What you think? Eric?
I mean,
do you feel good that it's pushed back?
No, it's just like, now in news, the movie has to be pushed back. Like, I think I don't know. I would expect that we foresaw this. You can't have the same release. I mean, you can, I guess, but I wouldn't expect the same release date if you're doing a whole redesign of the main character of a motion picture. There's a lot of shit that goes in with that. So I guess we still seeing it, but people gotta wait. We going to see that shit on Valentine's Day because that's when it comes out, I guess. We gonna make it a whole thing
because people want people to love Sonic. They love me. I did this for you. Sega did this for everybody. Sega's like, yo, we're gonna make it right. Y'all still gonna fail. Like,
Are we still
make a console, nigga? Come back in the game.
Are we
Then
still
we might like you.
Are we still agreeing to see this as a crew?
Yes.
Yeah,
We're gonna see this movie.
we already said that we were gonna do it.
Win, lose, or draw. We gonna see this shit.
It was your idea, baby.
I was hoping y'all was
It was
gonna
your
forget.
idea.
I was hoping y'all was
It
gonna
was your
forget.
idea.
It's recorded.
We don't
Huh?
see
It's
shit.
recorded.
I'm remembering. I'm
know.
gonna
Nobody
get a
forget
calendar and
nothing.
mark down the days with an X. Like, yup, almost there. So we gonna see.
So like, you excited to see this
No, I'm not. But
Oh.
I'm saying I'm
You
excited
look-
for all of us collectively
for-
to know
for-
that this shit's gonna be trash.
for comedy? For comedy. Okay,
Like,
I got
just want to
you.
know how bad this shit is, no matter what they do. Like, they can't salvage it.
I hope it's more bad than boring because that'll be the worst. I
hope it's
I
not
just hope
terrible
it's-
and boring. I hope
Right.
it's at least like it's bad, but it's like we can still get through the shit and be like, okay,
Or like laugh at it.
yeah, laugh at how bad it is.
If it's
Like,
mediocre, then that's just
Man.
gonna be
if
like,
I'm gonna sit there with the mean face, like, yo,
I think I might regret
Too late,
saying
bro.
this. I know, right?
hey,
BZ gonna call
You
and say,
done- you
No, I'm gonna
Sex like that too
no.
hard.
I'm the flu. It's that February flu.
I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna stick to my guns, and we gonna go see this. We gonna see this as a family, and yeah, I hope it is bad, so we can
It's
just.
gonna be bad. It ain't no way around it. It's gonna be bad. They're just gonna make Sonic look better. That's all. And they're gonna probably try to throw in Tails to make us happy. But Tails been like trash either.
Yo, what if they redo them and people still ain't happy?
Yo, they're gonna be hot. They're gonna be so hot.
Like, yo, we
Like, fuck
fixed
y'all
it.
niggas.
And I think that's entirely possible,
It
which
is.
is why
It
I think
is.
it's weird that
It
they're
is.
doing a redesign because of people talking shit on Twitter. I mean, it's
Like,
just
his eyes ain't
weird
big
to me.
enough.
I mean,
Nah,
how
make 'em
much
bigger.
redesign can they do?
They can do it.
They can do
They
it. I
can?
mean,
But they should have done it the first time because Sonic has more or less always looked the same.
yeah. I mean, they
He's
have a
changed,
good
but-
blueprint to go off of. They know what people want him to look like, and it's possible. So they just got to do it the right way. They got to go to their games and say, okay, he's got to look like that, just in a 3D version. So it's not.
Do y'all
hard.
think that like they gonna when they release the trailer, is it gonna be like different? You think like when they re-release the trailer for it to like show
I
us?
guess it would have to be different.
Are they gonna still have Coolio playing?
They better not. They better do a
Nah.
whole new trailer, like. Use different parts of the movie. Don't forget that other trailer even existed. Just make a
Right,
brand new trailer.
brand new trailer. Right,
Brand new
right.
Sonic and make it look more appealing. Like use some old Sonic music. Like give me some like classic Sonic music and that shit. Like what should have been dope is in the beginning they go Sega that shit. Like just
would've
make it
been.
feel like a whole game is about to start. Just really just do the things that they didn't do the first one. Then I'm like okay,
About to
it's
play
still gonna
some-
be trash, but I appreciate the nostalgia.
So you think they should have like the Spring Hill Zone music playing during the trailer?
yeah, something.
Chemical Zone.
Chemical
Zone?
Yeah.
I mean, I almost feel like they need to be like, hey, y'all can see what the fuck Sonic look like when the movie comes out because we ain't about to give y'all another opportunity to talk shit.
Yeah.
I got
Like,
you.
Yeah,
It's a
right.
So
surprise.
Shadows and shit.
you think they should just show like a picture, like a,
like a silhouette. Like if y'all
Yeah.
want to see what he looked like, go to the movie.
That's what they did the first
Ooh.
time.
Yeah,
they,
they
they showed a
did that.
silhouette. And people were mad
People
then, which
they
is
still got
why
trash-
I'm
they still got
confused.
trashed on it. Yeah.
So Tyler might be onto something. Maybe they might get this remodeled Sonic and they still might trash it. That's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
yeah,
That's what I'm saying. She might be onto something. I think if they gonna see it and people gonna still be like trash, like throw it away.
Yeah.
Like
No, it's wrong.
No, it's wrong. Still,
I'm leaving.
we did all this waiting for a remodel.
his
and-
belly
My
wrong.
money back
What you
refund.
say? They got his what?
You got his belly wrong. It's the wrong amount of fingers. What the fuck?
Why are his shoes too small?
Why you sound like somebody we didn't know?
Those the
almost?
motherfuckers
That's how
that
they
be saying
gonna
it.
He sound like
They ain't gonna
somebody
sound
we
like
almost-
What the fuck? His belly isn't flesh colored.
Is it what?
Flesh colored.
Anyway,
That sound like some shit.
yeah.
His belly isn't flesh colored. Flesh colored, really?
His shoes aren't the right red.
Oh, they would say that.
But yeah,
too.
his
Oh my
I mean, the movie's
God.
still gonna be trash. It's gonna be a different trailer. They might play some Smash Mouth or something.
Damn, I can't believe we gonna agree to see this trash
trying to
movie.
get out of this shit.
No,
Bro,
I'm
it's
not.
your
No,
idea.
no,
It's your idea.
I'm
You
not.
wrapped yourself.
I'm just saying, like, that's crazy. We about to see this shit. We probably gonna dog the fuck out of this.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, if it's bad, I know people gonna be looking forward to this podcast. But when we talk about this shit, because we gonna dog the hell out this damn movie, man.
Mia's gonna stab his tire. Like, damn,
No.
y'all. But he gonna send us a picture. Like, look, I can't make it.
Look, everybody,
pick you up, we'll pick you up. I got this shit to happen. It happened on this day.
Everyone be like, I got you.
Yeah, I got you, bro.
Right. I'm
Uber, I got you. We got you on the Uber.
Like I'm on my way right now.
Where you at? We're gonna call us right now.
Oh man.
Oh goodness, man. Okay, so what y'all think about E3? You know, I think I texted this to y'all earlier. Is that somebody's phone ringing?
That was his.
Oh yeah. Oh. Hit that delete, didn't you? That decline, I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah. So E3. Are y'all watching E3 this year, right?
Of course.
Yeah, of course. I actually have a schedule on all the when they're coming out, so we can figure out how we watching it.
So we can live stream it and do a whole watch party or some shit.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
When
that'd
we
be
can,
dope.
because
When
that
we
shit's
can.
long as hell during my work hours. So.
I know it is. Same for me. But
it's very not business friendly.
Yeah, nah, not at all.
Yeah, so as far as Netflix getting into the gaming space, man, like I'm curious how E3 how they gonna present this, because we were just talking about about Xbox and PlayStation kind of doing their joint streaming thing, and now it's like Netflix getting into this space now. Is it like, do y'all think it's kind of like a counter to the Google thing still, or is it just like Netflix trying to take over just
Now I think Netflix is just using their platform to their advantage to make some extra money, because like E3's big, Netflix is big, so if like they get these exclusive titles to be able to premiere. I don't know how exactly like what titles or what games they're gonna showcase, but they're just gonna use their platform, and then it also will build hype for E3. So it's a win-win situation for both of them. It's pretty much what it is, I think.
Yeah,
I don't think it's anything to do with competing with anybody. I don't think Netflix is gonna get into the streaming game streaming market, because they don't need to. They got their own thing on lock. There's no reason for them to.
So you think it's just more like it's just
like they're gonna show
adding more candy to the pile or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would say they got it on lock, because Disney Plus is on the way. So
right now they do. Disney Plus ain't here yet, so right now Netflix
coming soon though. That bitch
Netflix
right around the
is still
corner.
the king of the mountain right now until Disney Plus show up and with all the shows they done took from them. So that's gonna be a different story.
With Disney Plus, they brought Hulu.
They about to wreck shit.
Oh, they about to take it. Yeah, they got everything. They swallowing up everything. So Netflix gonna have a trouble situation on their hands when they do drop.
It kind of, my bad. I thought
No, you good.
I thought you were trailing off, but I was gonna say it kind of reminds me of that question that we had a couple weeks ago about whether or not there could ever be a gaming industry crash. Like when you look at all the different ways that like different companies are trying to get in on the gaming market and just how like big it is, like. One, I reiterate that there definitely is not going to be a crash, but it's kind of crazy when you think about it. Like if somebody had told me a couple years ago that Netflix was going to be talking about some gaming shit at E3, I would have been like, who?
Right,
Like,
right. Dang, that is crazy.
What series do we want to see as games? There's already Stranger Things game announced. I think it was announced last year or something like that. Orange is the new black.
And you know what?
They're white people?
I would say I would say Stranger Things, because then wasn't it a movie on Netflix that was like based off like what you
Bandersnatch?
Yeah. So like I can see Netflix making a game like Stranger Things, kind of like similar to that. I guess
feel like that's all it's going to be. Honestly, I feel like
you think they're going to be like
just going to be a bunch of choose your own adventure games, because like realistically, there's no more Telltale. So it's easy for Netflix to take over that market and just use.
Because like I said, they already play with a movie like that.
Yeah.
So
they can really run that market if there's no more Telltale. So who else is making these kind of games? Netflix could run that.
So I can see like a Stranger Things being that way.
Like it's going to be.
Yeah. Or maybe Bright.
Yeah, Bright would
that
be
trash ass movie.
Bright would actually do better in the game, because then they could flesh out the universe to a video game.
Yeah, because they had a lot of plot holes in that movie.
Instead of making another ass movie.
Thank you. Yeah, I agree with you.
That's what it
what?
was.
That's what it was. It was an ass movie.
Yeah. When something's not good, you got to describe it with an onomatopoeia. It was an.
It was an ant.
It was an.
Good job, Kevin. Good job. Yeah, I don't know. That's why I just text y'all. I was like because I'm like, I don't know if this is gonna hit very well. Unless you can just satisfy the so-called the folks that's not really gamers, that's just like, oh, what's this Netflix gaming thing? Oh, let's try this out, honey. Like, I don't know.
It's gonna be a casual type thing.
Like, I don't think it's gonna pull in people like us, really.
Right.
Like, I don't think so. I think that's nothing that's gonna get us excited. Not unless they show something that's gonna blow us away.
Robots?
You said what?
Love, Sex, and Robots? Would you play that game? Or
Love, Sex, and Robots?
Isn't that the name of it?
No, Love, Death, and Robots.
Oh.
Yeah, I know where you was going, but I'm like, Love, Sex, and Robots.
Hey.
Season 2?
Yeah. Right.
When I think about sex, I think about love, y'all. You know what I mean?
Oh, look at it. Listen to him now. Listen to him now. Listen to him now.
This cheating is okay.
Right. That's why he said it. That's why he said it.
Hand in hand. Whatever.
Oh,
You know
my
what I
God. Why you trying to
And
sound all
it can involve
Why you trying to sound
robots.
sensitive on shit? He getting this Rob Trasman on and
Hey.
shit. Like, you know, you need a man with sensitivity,
know
baby. Golly, man. Y'all crazy. Y'all don't got no damn sense. But okay, so gaming disorder has officially been recognized. Was that the ICD, International Classification of Disease and Related Health Problems, will take effect in 2022.
Yeah, by the World Health Organization, and they kind of like classify different like diseases and disorders and stuff like that.
I think it's just another way for them to get money for prescription pills or for whatever type of disorder thing that you have. For the medical world, I think it's just another money grabber. I feel like we talked about this before though, for some reason, like at some point of being like just addicted to gaming, or folks just being in their basements just being nasty and fat and what, and just playing games and just playing games. Because you know what, I saw a picture on Twitter. Listen, no, for real, I saw a picture on Twitter where this fat dude was just gaming, and he had like all types of food and stuff on his bed, and just sitting there and just open cans of Sprite bottles and stuff like that. Like, I'm not. Why y'all laughing? Y'all think I'm serious? Like, I saw that, so it's like he might have a disorder. Because like you can't be living foul like that, man. I'm gonna show y'all the picture because y'all think I'm lying. I'm gonna show y'all the picture.
No, we don't. We know they exist. We know
okay, cool. Y'all know it exists, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, when I saw that, it made me think, and they showed a picture in the article of a South Park episode, where the dude just ended up getting fat and fat and fat, and there's people out there that's like that for real. I'm serious. Why y'all laughing? I'm dead serious.
That's the way you said it.
Oh, it's the way I said it? Okay.
My issue with that is that I feel like, if talking about the people that you're talking about, I feel like there's something else going on with these people other than gaming disorder, in finger quotes. And so the idea of calling it a disorder it's weird to me.
What it is it's not gaming disorder. These people use gaming as a coping mechanism for something else.
Exactly.
So basically, they're probably depressed, or they're lonely, or they don't have friends, or people think they're an outcast, or they feel certain, or they're just terrible at being a social person. They're terrible at, they probably have social anxiety or something like that. So they feel more safe and at home, and then the gaming puts them in another mental space. So the gaming is just a tool for them to really escape whatever their real life usually is. So it's not really a disorder. It's not like, the game itself is like, oh, my life, depends. I'm sick because all I think about 24/7 is playing video games. Like,
right.
That's, I can see if like, you decided to not go to work because you wanted to play video games all day, or you decided to do a whole bunch of stuff that pretty much where you don't like, these people usually don't even like have to take care of themselves. They live with their parents or live with somebody. They really,
and you wash their ass, huh?
Yeah, so they really don't have to worry about stuff like that. But if it's somebody who's supposed to be like, a responsible adult, like somebody like, instead of like raising my kid,
right,
I'm gonna play this video game because I need this more than what's quote unquote more important. So if they don't have anything but just that game, then, and it just helps them cope with just that isolation in life, then that's what it is. It's a deeper problem than that. It really is.
So what you're saying is pretty much how it's defined. It says, for one to be diagnosed with a gaming disorder, the behavior pattern must be sufficient severity enough to result in significant impairment in personal, family, social, educational, occupational, or other important areas of functioning that normally have been evident for at least 12 months. With that being said, I don't know if it should be dismissed as much as we are right now. Like, can't the same thing be said for drinking? Like, oh, it's a coping mechanism for this, so you drink. Is it valid to say, like, I don't know, we shouldn't classify gaming disorder as a disorder because porn addiction is something that's widely accepted, and I don't know about TV watching, but I think it should. If gaming is labeled as a disorder, TV watching should be labeled as one too, in my opinion, or just being addicted to it if it's impairing your life.
I don't know if it's because that sounds more like an addiction than addiction. I don't, because they say disorder and addiction. I think a disorder and addiction are two different things. Like if you're addicted to something, you can get off of that. If it's a disorder, it's considered like a disease that's plaguing you, and it's something that's like lifelong, or it could be something that you need to go to therapy or counseling or take pills or prescriptions for, things like that. So I think, I don't know, I just think it's like the way it's being classified. I think they just said a gaming addiction, like alcohol addiction, things like that, but they're saying it's a disorder. So it's like, I don't know. And then I just think it's different between the person. Like some people, like I love playing video games, but I don't consider myself addicted to it, but I enjoy playing it for fun. But Like, it's not to the level where I'll be isolating myself from the rest of the world. So I just think, you know, people who are like that usually have other issues going on as well. That, you know, they just say, oh, you just spending all your time on that game, but it's probably a deeper issue that they don't want to talk about. So they just, you know, use that as a, like you said, a coping mechanism. But I think it's a deeper. I don't know if the article's just making it seem like it's strictly the video game, you know, it's video games, or if they're just saying that's what they're using as a coping mechanism for something else.
I think that's what they're using as.
So, so if they're saying it's that, then it's a deeper issue that they need to really, you know, address with the people. But I mean, I think it's a lot safer than being an alcoholic, because you can die from that or anything like that, or any other thing where you can become addicted and it really just ruins your life. Gaming disorder is just something where you're going to be just pretty much isolating yourself, and kind of like, you know, it messes with you mentally to the point where it's not so much physically harming, unless you like are eating crap and you're sitting there and you're gaining tons and tons of weight. But if you just, you know,
be that way.
this game,
There have been people who have died from either not moving or not urinating enough. I remember there was
not washing their ass and shit.
Those are choices that they can make. It's like you can
that's filthy, man.
You know when you have to go to the bathroom.
It's horrible.
You need, I stink. I need to go take a shower. Like, if you choose to not do that, that's something wrong with you. It's like,
but that's what I'm saying too.
Yeah,
there was
nasty.
nasty as hell.
Pause button on the game, or there's a moment in every game where you can like, okay, I can take a break and let me go wash my ass.
But that's for somebody who's normally functioning.
I mean,
we had a couple it was an Asian couple. I don't remember exactly where, but I remember they were playing StarCraft and they just neglected their baby and the baby died.
From playing the game.
From just playing the game too much. I think it was StarCraft. It was some game like that. But yeah, they could pause it if they were normally functioning. But if they have an addiction or a disorder or whatever, then they wouldn't make those responsible decisions.
I think that's a fair point. And for what it's worth, you know, like, I'm thinking about it that way makes me a little bit more ambivalent about it, because on one hand, I wouldn't say, well, I think it's weird and I think it's bullshit. But on the other hand, like, I guess if you don't have a disorder, it might be harder for you to wrap your mind around like the idea that somebody else could have it. And so when you pointed out those two examples, it made me think for a second and say, okay, well, I don't want to be insensitive, you know, because the same way that some people don't think depression is a real disorder, and they're like, oh, just go outside, just exercise, you know, I don't want to be, you know, dismissive or to the fact that this could be like a legitimate problem that somebody's facing only because I don't get it. So I kind of want to like retract my thinking it's weird, because maybe this really is a thing that I'm just like not able to conceptualize. But I also, what I worry about is like parents being like, oh, my kid is playing this video game so much, he has or she has gaming disorder, and then not actually focusing on whatever issues they may actually have. So I don't know. I have mixed feelings about it.
Yeah, and I know what you mean, because nowadays it seems like every kid has autism or ADD, and they need to get on medication.
Right.
And that's like a quick fix instead of a conversation or therapy.
Right.
So
I think that's what I was trying to get at. What Tyler just made that perfect point. It's like, I don't want people thinking now this is the easy diagnosis for like, oh, my kid plays too much games, gaming disorder. It's like, it could be something much more deeper, or it couldn't be. I mean, some people might very well have gaming disorder, but like you said with the autism, and just throw them on some kind of medication and blah blah blah, this and that, and not really, you know, handle the situation at the root of the problem, especially if you're a parent. So I think you have to, it's a case by case basis. You just have to really look at the individual and really see what's going on with them, and it could be the game, it could be something else that they're just saying, oh, it's gaming disorder, and just write it off. So I don't know.
I was trying to find this article too I saw, and I can't remember who sent it to me, but it was about this kid. This mother was trying to find out why, like, her son, I want to say he's like 11 or 12 years old, or maybe a little younger, but he's like so addicted to Fortnite. Like, he plays Fortnite.
I think I saw something like that.
Yeah, like he plays Fortnite. Like, that's all he wants to do. And they interviewed him. He was like, yeah, that's all I want to do. He said sometimes he'll be playing Fortnite and he plays so much he'll start like dozing off when it's time for him to go to bed. And I'm just like, when you sent that article, I was thinking like, damn, where is that article about the kid? Because the mother, she was really concerned about him, and they had put him like on this the brain scan thing and seeing how his brain reacts and stuff. Like, I'm like, damn, like that was crazy. And it was funny that you brought that article up to the light, because I was looking for it while y'all was talking. I was gonna try to send it to y'all or talk about it. But yeah, he was like, he plays Fortnite like on his iPad, and he plays it on his I think Switch or some type of portable game he played it on or whatever. But it was really interesting. I'm thinking about that situation. Can he have that type of disorder that they're gonna release soon? Is that like a gaming disorder? Is that like something you just addicted to gaming?
I mean, the thing about Fortnite is so accessible. It's free and you can play it on any device.
Yeah.
Period. So that's what makes it kind of hard to determine. I'm sure a lot of parents think their kids do have gaming disorder because they're always on Fortnite, and that's because they're always able to be on Fortnite.
Yeah.
Like we have internet everywhere, and
right. It's a necessity now. It's not a luxury like it used to be.
And to be honest, like, reading the definition of the gaming disorder, like I did, we told stories about how I stole my cousin's like Pokemon shit. You know what I mean? Like, and I still think about that shit. I told y'all that. I'm like, God damn, that's fucked up. Like, did I have an episode or something like that? I don't know. Fucking.
Damn. Speaking of, have y'all ever felt like y'all been addicted to a game before?
I would say Pokemon, probably.
Pokemon, something you think you was like addicted to, like
Pokemon, like Crystal or whatever. Like I said, it's just that thing that I would have never done. Like I've never like shoplifted or stole money out my mama's purse and shit like that. But I definitely withheld that game. Like, I don't know. So basically, to go over the story real quick, my cousin let me borrow his friend's Game Boy.
I think I remember you telling me this off camera though. I think it was.
I told him on camera. The episode got kind of
okay.
Issues. But yeah, so my cousin gave me his friend's Game Boy Color and his copy of Pokemon Crystal. Over the course of months, I built up my Pokemon, caught all the legendary dogs and all that shit. And he was like, all right, it's time for me to get it back. And I was like, I can't find it. But I definitely had it. You know what I mean? It was like that Edgar Allan Poe Telltale Heart.
Yeah.
Except I ain't tell.
Damn.
Like that's some real fucked up shit. And like I said, this was like the year 2000. Like this was a long ass time ago, but I still think about that shit. And on another note, I feel like if Halo 3 didn't exist, I maybe would have not been on academic probation. Maybe not. But really? I was definitely on Halo all night, not waking up for my 8 o'clock classes and shit. So it was just like,
damn.
That's just what it was, bro. So.
What about you, Tyler? Anything you can think of that you was considered a game that you was addicted to?
I think addiction is a strong word. And I'm very hesitant to use the word addiction. However, like there have definitely been like lots of, if I really enjoy a game, like for example, I remember when like Saints Row 2 like first came out, I would be at work like, oh my God, what am I doing here? I need to go home and take back the row. You know what I'm saying? Or like other games that I've sat and played for 15 hours straight or whatever. I think I mentioned like with Saints Row 3, I played that for 15 hours one time.
Yeah,
and then, for example, when I was playing Fallout New Vegas, I would go to work from like 9 to 5, and then I would come home and play that from like 6 to 2. You know. Damn. So is that an addiction or is it just me enjoying something? I don't know. I don't.
So it's like a line that you don't know if you crossed.
I don't view it as an addiction.
But yeah, like that's the thing, because like I said, I took losses because of my gaming, as far as like betraying my family's trust.
Right.
Dropping out of college, probably due to gaming. If you didn't lose anything, then I wouldn't call it an addiction. I think that's where the line is.
Okay.
For any type of
so
addiction.
Based off that example she gave, then
like if you going broke or if you like I said, betraying motherfuckers.
If it's at the
late on your bills and stuff.
Right. At the expense of your well-being or someone else, then that's a problem. But if it's just like, oh, I like this game a lot, I'm gonna, especially if you just get it, and I get that when you just get a game, especially if you're excited about it. Like you're gonna put those hours in, you're gonna put that time in. When I was younger, I would say I don't think I was ever really addicted to a game, like to the point where it's like I have to play it all day, all night because my mom wouldn't even let me. She was like, shut that shit off. And it was like the fear of God plus 10. Like if she was like, yo, shut that shit off, or like I'm taking it away. So like I was pretty good at, gauging like, okay, I'm gonna play this. And I was never really about playing games super, super long. But as I got older, like I would, I think the longest stretch I ever played a game was probably like 7 hours, and I think it was Resident Evil 4. Yeah, I played that because I tried to beat it all in one go, and I think it was like my second or third. I was trying to get like some extra, like the bonus shit. So yeah, I think that was the longest stretch I did. But other than that, I never really had like a crazy addiction. But now, like especially with games like Smash and Mortal Kombat, I like to get I just pick my spots of when I can play. I try to play as much as I can, but I don't go long stretches. But I try to get in as much, practice because I want to, get my skills up. So with that, I think I play more frequently, but not for a long period of time. But every day I play video games at least. I feel like I have to get some kind of gaming in every day, just to keep my skills sharp.
I think mine's similar to Tyler's. It's like, it's been times where I work the 9 to 5 and come home and be at work thinking about the game. Like, man, I can't wait till I get home and crack this open or play this game or play the game some more. Do this and do that. Oh, I got to still get to this level. I got to do this. But yeah, it's never been to a point where I'm like, shit fucking up and everything.
I'm gonna kill my son.
Nigga cry too much.
Right.
Nigga made me lose.
But yeah, it's never been no situation where I'm like, yeah, it's to the point to where I'm being late for work or I'm missing bill payments and I'm not, not taking care of the house or anything like that. But it has been times where I'm like, I'm at work like, damn, man, I should be at the crib playing this game. I should have took off
Yeah,
work.
we've all felt like that.
Yeah. So, I mean, if that case, then, that's not really considered addiction. But, like you made a good example. Like if it's to the point where you messing up your well-being, then yeah, you have an addiction, bro. You need some help. But no, I've thought about games a lot while I was out even if I'm like out and about somewhere, I'm like, man, I need to be at the crib playing this. And when I get to the crib from hanging out, I'm about to go play this game for about a good 3 or 4 hours or whatever. So yeah.
Let me ask you a question, B.
What?
Have you been on a date and ever thought about Division 2? I feel like you have. Okay. All right. Just
no.
think about them cheeks.
No.
Right.
No, I never been on a date and thinking about a video game.
No.
Yeah, no. Yeah. That's it. No, I've just been addicted, just thinking about playing the game. Like, just can't wait to go play it. But Resident Evil 2 was definitely one where I was like, oh man, I gotta go to bed and I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna play this. Like, it's like I gotta play the game. Like the first night I played it, I think I went like a 6-hour stretch when I first played Resident Evil 2, and then I'm like, man, all right, I'm gonna go to bed, I'm gonna wake up, eat me some breakfast, I'm gonna turn that bad boy right back on, and I beat it the next day, and I beat it that Saturday morning. So yeah, man, like I was definitely like on the hunger for that game, man. Like when that bad boy dropped. So yeah,
that was Spider-Man for me.
Spider-Man was kind of like that too. Yeah, Spider-Man was like that. I'm like, man, I gotta finish, take over Hell Kitchen. I gotta finish doing this. I gotta do this. So yeah, Spider-Man was kind of like that for me too. God of War was like that. Yeah, that was another game where I was like, oh man, I got the classic joints now. I gotta start playing this bad boy some more. So yeah, a lot of games that's like that, but it's never to the point where I'm like, it's affecting my livelihood. So no, I've never been addicted to a game.
Yeah, I feel you. I think just me when I was a kid. Like now that y'all said that, I think the only 2 times I really had that feeling I gotta wake up and play this game is when I got Mario Kart 64 and when I got Pokemon Stadium for 60. I think it was Pokemon Stadium. Was that? I think that was when it was Pokemon Stadium for 64. Yeah. That was when I was in my heavy in my Pokemon phase. That was it. But other than that, it wasn't.
Yeah. See, as a kid, I think it's more. I think now, like in recent, maybe in the last 10 years has been more like, oh man, I'm thinking about that game. But as a kid, even as much as I played video games, I always wanted to be outside and like be playing, hooping. Like it was literally days I wake up, I play ball from sun up to sundown. So like that was my thing. It's like, okay, yeah, we play live a little bit later, but let's go to this court and bust some ass real quick. Like it was just like I want to hoop or whatever, or go see what girls is in the neighborhood or whatever. Like mess with girls and play basketball. Like that was my thing as a kid. So like I never was at the point as a kid where I'm like, oh, I gotta play this game, or I gotta play this, this Metal Gear game. I gotta play this, I gotta do that, or play this Mike Tyson Punch Out. Like I was never like fiending for it like that. Even though I enjoyed them, but like it was never to that point until I got older. Then it was kind of like I'm at work like, damn man, I should be playing this game, man. I should have took off work today. I got like all these vacation days, so and like it's like even when I take vacations, like if I take a vacation, go somewhere, I'm like cool, I don't go back to work till Wednesday. I got Monday and Tuesday to play this game. Bet like coming back from that nice vacation island or something like that, and I'm like I want to play video games. Like so it's more so my adult life, but kid life it was like I gotta be outside. I gotta be out playing what's happening in the hood. If I feel like I'm in the house too long, I feel like I'm missing out on what's going on outside. So
that's the thing with Pokemon. It's a mobile game, just like Fortnite, and you building up your people or whatever, just like Fortnite again. So I guess it's more susceptible to be addicted to because I could be outside and play Pokemon.
Still play.
I could be on the bus playing Pokemon.
Wow.
Road trip playing Pokemon. In the bed.
See, I play sports though. I mean, I play sports, so I can't be like, "Hey man, let me get my Game Boy." Like, get my Game Boy Advance. Like, if you out here hooping, man, you better put that shit up. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's how it hits me. It hits me more as an adult than as it did as a kid. It seemed like some of y'all hit y'all at a younger age for y'all to be like thinking about a game. But when I was a kid, it was almost kind of like the last thing I was thinking about was video games. That was like secondary because basketball was like it for me. Like that's all I did was hoop. So all right, y'all, it's to my favorite part, which I hope I won't get 2 seconds on, is guess my game. Close the damn laptop. Make sure y'all close these damn chats. You want me, I guess, let you know the timer, Kevin, on the thing. Golly, man, I hope y'all don't guess this shit.
Let's get it, yo.
Let's get it.
I hope y'all don't guess this shit,
Ruin
man.
his day.
Oh, man, I hope y'all don't guess
See you
this
in
shit.
4 weeks, player.
That's a good one. See you. Gotcha. See your ass in 4 weeks, brother.
See you in 4 weeks, partner.
All right. So, how I do this? I gotta save the thing, right?
The Lord.
Okay.
One question.
One question.
No, a
right.
sentence.
A
sentence?
No, in one sentence.
Okay.
It's got to be like
And then we
very.
ask yes or no questions.
Okay.
But the sentence can't be you play with
Vague.
a controller.
Right. Okay. So, first sentence. Why y'all laughing,
fucking
man?
nervous.
I know I'm nervous as fuck, man. I'm so nervous. Okay. First sentence. You can your weapon breaks down after you use it for after a long time.
Your weapon breaks down.
Yeah, it breaks
after you use
down.
it for a long time.
Yeah.
Fallout New Vegas.
Nope.
I feel like that happens in a lot of games.
It's a lot of games where that kind of happens.
But it said a sentence though, right?
It does happen in a
Yeah,
lot of
you good.
games.
Yeah.
All right, so is this game more than 10 years old?
No.
No. Okay.
Breath of the Wild.
No.
That's what I thought it
That's
was
what
at
you-
first.
I
But I
mean,
don't think he played, bro.
He hasn't played that yet, so
Nope.
yeah.
Is this game for PS3?
It's for all systems.
Define.
Is it for PS3?
Yeah.
I mean, it's for everything. PS3, Xbox 360.
It was a yes
Yeah.
or no question that you
Oh.
refused to answer with a yes or no.
Oh, so I'm sorry. Say that again.
No, you got it.
We got it, yeah. PS3.
I want 4 more seconds on the clock. Let me see. Is this game an adventure game?
As far as the genre,
Is this game an open world game?
yes.
The Last of Us?
No.
Do you fight people?
Can
No.
you play?
Horizon Zero Dawn?
so.
No, it's not. No,
Nope.
it was on PS3. Trying to think.
You said, do you do fight people? Or you don't fight people. Do you fight monsters?
Yes.
Are you a human?
Yes. Wow, they didn't 5 seconds. I feel good now. Shit. I mean, if y'all guess it, I'm happy. But if y'all don't, I'm a feel.
Does the game have zombies?
Yes.
Left 4 Dead?
No.
Dead Island?
Yes.
Ah,
You got it.
good job.
Got it.
But hey, look, that's good. I'm glad y'all didn't 5 second my ass. I'm surprised Tyler wasn't guessing. I thought she was gonna get
Anybody
it.
in the chat got it, B?
I didn't look in the chat.
Oh.
I was looking at the game. I was like looking at the different
okay.
specs.
Yeah, I
of
don't
the
think
game.
anybody got
nobody
it. in the
had
chat.
it.
Nobody had it.
Hey, I got it.
Wow.
To be honest,
Damn, I could have been like
honestly,
completely
the
undefeated.
chat was over here talking about Pokemon. They wasn't throwing no guesses out.
Oh, really?
Keep it
No,
up.
they got a few. They got Metal Gear Survive and Monster Hunter.
Oh, okay. Man, I would have been
Minecraft.
fully because usually the chat would get it, but like maybe like us, we won't get it. But
Yeah.
damn, the chat can guess it. Shit, I feel pretty good then. Okay, cool. At least y'all didn't 5 second me though, so that was good. That was good. That was a good
kind of
game.
a vague question because I was like, yeah, it was hard to find.
But the sentence- yeah, the sentence-
because it was like breakdown.
Right,
So many
right.
games they're like that.
Because after a while, you use your weapon, that shit break down. You got to either fix it or
Right.
toss and get another one. So yeah, Dead Island was a fun one. That was a fun co-op game. All right, on to questions and comments.
On the questions. First question comes from Cool Chris 16. Which level of difficulty do y'all usually play your video games on? Easy, medium, or hard?
Eric,
What?
where can they send their questions to?
No.
I'm just not messing.
How you let him read the question?
I didn't want to cut him off. I didn't want to cut him off.
You said that before.
But I didn't want to cut him off.
You let him in. He's like,
Hell
all right, yeah, I
nah,
guess
no.
it's time.
Nope.
I started.
Not
and he
something we
got me.
established.
Yeah.
But you can send your questions at our Discord, which is linked in all of our social medias.
you
In
go.
the link tree or Twitch. See, this is some shit I never said before. That's why I was like, or you can, yeah, Discord or Reddit. I'm actually going to read a Reddit question today. Y'all probably felt
Okay.
real
All right.
neglected.
All right. That's what's
So, yeah, easy, medium, hard. How do y'all start your games?
for me, it's always medium. It's always whatever. Yeah. Whatever level it is. Normal. Yeah. Level, medium, whatever. It's like I want to have some enjoyment and challenge at the same time. I don't want to come in and just be like, you know what, cracking on hard, and I'm just like, dude, what the hell?
Should have played Doom on hard, dog.
No, man, normal.
So I usually start games on hard, realistically.
You do?
Yeah. If you have a
Every time?
If it's a reasonable game, yeah, I'll try hard. But if once you have,
But you don't know that yet, though.
I can understand if it's a game that you're familiar with and you always play, and if it's a new one come out. Okay, I'm familiar with this game and play it on hard. But like if it's a game I've just never played before, I'm playing it on a normal level.
sometimes it don't matter. But like like when some games got difficulty levels that sound dangerous, you might leave them alone. People like easy, normal, hard, ridiculous.
Nigga, don't even think about it.
Right.
Ridiculous. Will murder your family levels. Like, you know what? I might not want to play that one. I might just go on hard and leave them crazy levels alone.
Mm-hmm.
But as long as it don't sound overly intimidating.
Bloodbath difficulty.
I might need to leave that one alone. So,
Oh man, yeah, that's normal for me. What about you?
I think normally I'm on medium. For Doom, I feel like that game is like meant to push you, and you're supposed to be a little pissed. I don't know. That's how I kind of felt about it.
Mm-hmm.
So I started that on hard. If I'm playing any Halo game at all, I'm playing it on heroic because normal is too easy. So in Halo, it's easy, normal, heroic, and legendary. So heroic is where I normally start off in my Halo games for a little bit of challenge.
Okay, yeah, I worry about the challenge and stuff once I know the game. Once I know the game, then I'm like, okay, let's crank it up a little bit and see how it is. But I don't start out the gate just like, all right, let's start this bad boy on 10. Nah, bro. I need to have some type of enjoyment.
Yeah, no, I feel you.
You really don't know what you walk into.
Right. I need to have some enjoyment. Once I play Resident Evil 2 on normal, okay, cool. Let's crack this bad boy up to hard. I want to know how this bad boy goes now. So, yeah. Next question.
All right. Next question I'm going to ask from Reddit.
Reddit getting all the love.
STL314 boy. Heated online arguments. I was curious, have you all ever gotten into some heated arguments playing against or with someone online? With online gaming being huge, and when you make a PlayStation or Xbox account, you can hide your identity easily, so some people feel more confident running their mouth.
This weekend on Mortal Kombat on my stream, motherfucker got salty. Let me tell you the story. I forgot to mention this. So I was playing, right? And people in the chat can back me up on this one. So it didn't even get heated. I was just happy because he got so in his feels. So our first match, I forget who we played with.
Oh man,
I forget who we played with because my mic is on because I'm streaming, but the player can hear what I'm saying anyway because the mic is still on, so they can still hear me talking to the chat and whatnot.
Gotcha.
And, I talk shit like that's what I do. Like, it's a fighting game. It's competitive. I get competitive. I like to get under people's skin sometimes. So I forget the first match that he played, but then I destroyed him on that one, and then he switched to katana. So I was like, okay, he's switching to katana, and I fucking destroyed his katana worse than his first pick. So I was like, okay. And then he was after that, like when you go to the next match, it was sitting there for a minute. So I'm like, he don't know what to do no more, y'all, because I destroyed his top player probably. And then his mic just cuts on. He's like, yeah, well, I bet you can't see me in Street Fighter or Tekken 7. I'm like, nigga, we ain't playing Tekken. Like, no, you talking all this? Like, you what? Cause but I don't know what he was saying, but he was salty as fuck. Cause and he's like, no, I'm gonna just quit. Like, see me on Tekken 7, see me on Street Fighter. I'm like, well, I ain't got Street Fighter, I ain't got Tekken 7, and you playing Mortal Kombat. So what does that prove? What does that prove? So yeah, we got into a little back and forth about it, but he was salty about the situation. I'm like, come on, I was like, just get better.
So do you normally play one-on-one games with a headset?
No, usually not. Usually when I'm playing off stream, I don't have headsets or my mic on. It's just when I'm streaming. That just so happened.
Oh, you said you were streaming.
Because I was streaming at the time, so that just so happened to have it because it picks up the audio and they can hear it in the matches. So I just found that funny because he was really in his feeling. Like, nobody's ever challenged me to another game in the middle of a set of one game we're playing because they're losing. I'm like, dude, how do you do? You can't do that in a tournament.
Yeah.
You can't be like, yo, fuck this shit. Meet me over there at the Street Fighter's table.
Them the same niggas that
what it is. Like,
them the same niggas that can't play basketball but want to fight at these.
Right. I'm like, damn, come on. Like, if you, I take losses and I take them like a champ. Like, if I lose, I lose. But like, if you lose, that's just get better. That's all you gotta do. You don't gotta get mad and challenge me to a different game.
Right.
Like, that's not gonna make you better at that game that I just beat you in.
Right.
Like, what if I beat you in the other game? Then what?
Right.
Then what you gonna say? Like, because I'm not bad at Street Fighter or Tekken either. I'm probably gonna beat you in that shit too. So, and then he sent me invitations too. He literally sent me some invites. Like, I didn't see it till like later. But
are you serious?
My invites. So I forget his name, but so and so has invited you to play Tekken. So and so has invited you. I'm like, nigga, I just said I don't have a game, nigga. You just you wanna go buy the game and prove a point? I'm like, nigga, fuck out of here. Like, you lost. Let's take it. Like, so yeah, that's what happened. So yeah, recently.
That's hilarious.
Have you gotten into an online argument?
Not an online, in-person argument, but not an online argument. No.
Tell us about the in-person argument.
It was years ago. It was well. This was during
stab somebody.
No. This was during NBA. This when NBA Live 2003 came out, and that was like a big deal. I remember this because I was playing against my homeboy, dude I had played in this basketball league with. He always used to talk junk, about playing live. Oh yeah, I'm nice on live and all that stuff. This is when NBA 2K was kind of just picking up stream a little bit, because NBA Live was still that game when as far as basketball, but NBA 2K was picking up steam. So played him in NBA Live and whooped his ass, beat him. Oh, it was kind of a situation. You can't beat me in NBA 2K though. You get me in that live.
Like, what the fuck does that have to do
but
with
it made it
anything?
even worse. I whooped his ass on NBA 2K. That's the one where Ivo was on the cover. I whooped him up on NBA 2K. So he was just like,
he gonna run through all the basketball games
and then it was typical Detroit shit. And that's why I got more hoes than you though, man. I got more hoes. I'm like, Tyler know what I'm talking about. Soon when they can't prove nothing, man, that's why I got more hoes than you
Bet
anyway,
you won't go to
nigga.
the club with me.
Right. Like, man, I got more hoes than you and I got more J's in your ass. I'm like, nigga, I don't even like J's that much like that. Like, what are you talking about? It was so funny. It was so funny because I whooped his ass in both of those basketball games, and he went from it was outside of video games. It went to just personal shit. Not like, yeah, that's why I got more hoes than you. I was like, yeah, but you can't see me on the b-ball court though in real life. He like, yeah, whatever be.
That's why I got these cardies you ain't got.
Right. That's why. Oh man. Yep. He was like, that's why my cousin got these cards I can wear anytime when I go to the club. When I go to Maxie's, I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. Tyler know what I'm talking about. Like, man, please, whatever, man. So yeah, it went to that. So that's my in-person
argument. All right, for our audience, totally not for me. What are cardies?
They're glasses.
Yeah.
They're
Okay,
fashion
cool.
glasses, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's definitely a Detroit thing. Like, it's
Like,
really
for real
a Detroit thing. Like, you say Cartiers to anybody, if someone say, hell yeah, you automatically know they from the D. Because nobody else know about Cartiers than we do.
Like, I was in the Chick-fil-A drive-thru one time, and I got to the window, and the dude had on some cardies. I'm like, you from the D?
From the D?
He was like,
how you know? Man, I'm telling you, Cardies are buffs. You guys say the Cardies are buffs.
Yeah,
you say Cardies are buffs, you already know where you from. Like, that's just is what it is.
Wow.
Yeah.
Any online ordinance?
I'm not much of an arguer, like, just in general, honestly. Like, I'm pretty chill. Either we're here and I'm chill, or we're up here and, Anyways.
Have you played game? Well, I guess Mortal Kombat is kind of considered competitive then. So now I'm about to say, have you played any competitive games?
Well, I mean, the other thing is, like, remember, I don't usually use my mic when I'm online because we talked about that before.
Right.
So
right.
I don't even really end up in a situation where I could be in an argument because usually I don't have my mic on.
You can't say nothing.
And then, right. And even if I did, I'm just not much of an arguer in general.
Right. Okay. Yep. What about you?
Same here. Nigga get put on mute, bro. I ain't got time.
Oh, so you never had an argument? Oh, okay.
Unless it's like a team game, like when we're playing like Call of Duty or something like that, and we yelling insults, like, back like 10 years ago with the homies or some shit, to another group of people throwing racial slurs or something like that. But I ain't got time for that shit today.
Okay, so you just hit a memory bank in my. So I had online argument, but it was like amongst friends though.
Okay.
So like playing the first Destiny. This was the very first Destiny. Crota's End raid. That raid, we played that raid, and I remember cussing out my homie, my one of my best friends, Glenn. I remember I was cussing him out because it was everybody have their roles. Yeah. Like, okay, when the witches come out, you make sure you hit her with the Gallahorn or whatever. That's the rocket launcher that sprung the little rockets or whatever. So we up here fighting, focusing on the boss, and he's supposed to take care of the witches, and he ain't hitting the witches in time. I'm like, of course that's my homie from like 30 years, so I'm cussing him out on the damn thing, like, yo, punk ass, saying all types of stuff. He like, what, man? I'm trying my best. I'm like, well, we need to get somebody else. I'm like, Glenn, you off the witch. We getting somebody else. So, like, I have that. Fired. Yeah, I'm like, you fired. You gonna focus on the boss with us, and we gonna put. I'm like, hey, yo, who else got the Gallahorn in here? I do. All right, you gonna take care of the witches. So
put that nigga on fries.
Yeah. So that's but right. So I've had that type of moments. Okay. I had a lot of moments on Destiny playing a raids where I'm like, where we cussing out folks like, yo, who's supposed to shoot the da-da-da? Like, man, what the hell your dumb ass doing? Stop messing around with that chicken, da-da-da-da. Like, we just, yeah. So I've had moments like that. It just hit me like, yeah, I used to have funny moments playing Destiny, playing the first Destiny.
Oh, my God. All right, so I got another question specifically for Tyler. This was a question we answered last week, Granddad, B, and I. Tyler, what are some of your worst and best controllers, in your opinion?
Ooh, I have to know
I mean, I feel like it's no secret that everybody fucking knows I hate fucking PlayStation controllers.
All of them? It's not one PlayStation controller where you like.
They're not
okay,
that
this
different.
Is, I know they're not. I'm trying to will some type of love here or something like nothing.
Remember the dual shock too?
Right.
I mean, and like
how that R2 felt.
Like I had a PlayStation. Well, I still have it. You know, I had a PlayStation 2, and I didn't like really switch to Xbox until my 360.
Mm-hmm.
But like when I went, and at the time, it didn't really bother me all that much. But when I went back to it recently, when we was at Controllerized that one time, and I picked up a PlayStation 2 controller, I was like, this shit is terrible. How the fuck did I used to play with this? I would say that my favorite controller would probably be the Nintendo 64 controller. Like
she gets it.
I think you said that too.
That was trash controller. Nah.
No, I mean, thinking about like, you know, over the course of my gaming career and like the games that I played and the controllers that I felt like worked best with the system or what was going on, like the way that I used to like hold the Nintendo 64 controller, specifically playing like Mario Kart 64, like I can't play Mario Kart on other systems because I hate not like having like the back shooting. So
let me ask you real quick, what's your favorite Xbox controller out of all the Xboxes that's been out?
Probably the Xbox One.
Really? So the newest one is your favorite? Okay. And what yours was?
Definitely the Xbox.
Yours is the one? Oh, I thought you said a different one for some reason.
I think that's across the board. People who play Xbox say the one is the best controller.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I've heard so.
So the PlayStation line of controllers, like literally the worst over like Genesis, Dreamcast, Saturn.
I cannot think of a single other controller that I have this much like vitriol for. Like, it just like every single time I pick one up, I'm just like disgusted. Like,
I feel this. This feels
you went to go grab
this
one.
Feels awesome.
No,
Has B ever said awesome on Dead End Hip Hop Ride?
like, dude,
use that word.
This is like, this is like the best.
No, the joysticks are in the wrong fucking place.
No, they not. Everything. I mean, this is
no.
great.
Pristine.
Granddad told us, look at that. He like, look at that.
Look at it.
I mean, this is great.
I can tell his hands are comfortable.
Like it's nowhere your thumbs can. It's like perfect. It's perfect.
The triggers are trash. No, like the joysticks are in the wrong spot.
They're not trash.
I said what I said.
Like Nene from fucking Housewives of Atlanta. I said what I said. That's she just did that shit on me. I said what I said.
They're uncomfortable to hold. Like it's weird. I don't like it.
Damn.
No me gusta.
Golly, the worst ever. That's
even worse than Dreamcast.
I know Dreamcast had a funky ass controller. That funky ass controller.
I don't really. I didn't play Dreamcast like that, so I can't really remember it.
A little bit. Yeah. But she ain't even listen. Xbox is one of her favorite controllers anyway, and she play Xbox.
Huh? I said the Xbox One controller. I would say my favorite is probably the Nintendo 64 controller, and then after that, I would probably say the Xbox One. Mm-hmm. But I mean, the other thing is like controllers, like for example, like the Sega controller and the SNES controller, like those were so new in the whole like gaming experience that it was okay. Everybody was still figuring their shit out. Like we're all this many years into it, and PlayStation is still putting out these bug ass controllers with the joysticks in the wrong spot. Like make it make sense.
Where are they supposed to be? Where are they supposed to be?
Where the Xbox ones are?
No.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
No.
Yeah, bro.
No. Man. No. God. PlayStation, man. It just feels
Y'all
right.
just too accustomed to it. Y'all got controller Stockholm.
It feels right, man. It feels right. It just feels right. You know?
I deserve this.
And for real, like the triggers really bother. Like I would say that probably bothers me more than anything. It's just like. And I feel like a lot of people's, like even people that are a little bit more balanced in their opinion than I am will say that they prefer like shooters on an Xbox controller. Like I've heard a lot of people say that. And because I mostly play shooters, like I hate shooting on the PlayStation controller. Like it just really bothers me a great deal.
Really? I don't know, man. I don't know about that one.
I can tolerate the PS4 controller, but like all the rest of them bitches, like
it hurts my heart. It hurts my heart, Tyler.
And I barely tolerate it, honestly.
Damn. Well, for the record, I had to play with an Xbox controller for a tournament. I hated every moment of it. I still won, but it was the most uncomfortable experience in the world. And I almost left the tournament.
What game was it?
It was Mortal Kombat. I was mad. I was so hot. I was like, y'all ain't got a PlayStation? Oh, they all took it up.
It's probably because you played on Xbox, dog.
Nigga, I still won.
Maybe that's your true home. That's what I'm saying.
No,
Maybe that's why you won.
The layout.
You see how you trying to bring that back?
Yeah.
You see that?
It was terrible.
Bubble buttons felt great.
Bubble buttons felt terrible. I couldn't hit confirm for shit, but the motherfucker was trash, so I still got through the match. But
So your finalist was trash?
what? No, I wasn't playing. It was my first round. It was the first round.
Oh, okay.
Everything was PlayStation. Nah.
All right.
That's how they weed out the. No, let me shut up.
I can adapt. I ain't gotta be happy, but it's like I said, I tolerated it.
How they weed out the boys from the men. Like everybody got to start off with an Xbox controller
Right.
if you gonna make it to the rest of this tournament.
Start off with this shit.
Right.
This bullshit. All right.
Alrighty, so I'm going to save one question for next week. The last question I'm going to ask tonight is from Magic Monkey. What games, if any, have you platinumed? He didn't put achievements 100%, so I'm going to throw that in there too. What makes you decide to go for the platinum? To what extent do you care about achievements in general?
I don't care about achievements. To be honest with you, I've never really paid attention to like. I mean, I see it pop up when I do stuff, and I see trophies come up, but I just be like, oh, it got a. The harder they fall. All right. Like I've never cared for trophies, whether they was platinum, gold, silver, whatever. It pops up, and that's it. I'm enjoying the game. I'm not even concerned about trophy. I don't even know how many trophies I have. Like I never even looked to see like how many trophies my username have. So I don't. Me personally, I don't care for those. But I don't. You know, that's just me.
Like when one pops up, I'm like, oh, cool. But I don't like then make a point to go look at what the rest of them are and try to do them.
Right.
Like, I don't really care.
Never cared. You
Like,
never cared either? Yeah.
Really.
Maybe if I'm bored, you know, like there have been times when I was bored and like I kind of went to see the achievements that I had in a specific game just out of curiosity, like which one, like what they were awarding achievements for. And so like, for example, with Fallout 4, I remember I specifically went out of my way to go do the one that you just mentioned, like the harder they fall, because
Right.
I'd already killed 2, I think, like Mire Alert Queens or something like that. I was like, you know, I'm gonna go find another one just so I can get this achievement. But for the most part, I don't really give a shit.
Yeah.
Me, on the other hand,
You care?
I used to care. I used to care a lot. Me and 3 of my other friends, Rico is one of those friends, and Brandon from my last Sunday stream. We're all in a competition.
I
Like,
hate
who's
that.
going to have the most achievement points or whatever? Blew them niggas out the water. Let me count the ways. So
okay.
to get out the PlayStation out the way, I've only platinumed 2 games, and that's Spider-Man and The Walking Dead.
Oh, okay.
Xbox, on the other hand, Halo the Master Chief Collection, Halo Reach, Fallout 3, Halo 3, Oblivion, Skyrim, Halo 5, Resident Evil 5, Ultimate Alliance, Shadow of Mordor, Dragon Age Inquisition.
You looking at your list now?
Arkham Knight, yes,
okay.
I am. Fallout 4, Phantasy Star Universe, Enchanted Arms, Virtual Fighter 5, Tekken 6, Saints Row the Third, Halo 4, and I'm like 10 points away from Final Fantasy 15. So I used to be on my shit, but not really anymore. I just played a game.
Yeah. Yeah, same way for me.
I really don't care.
Yeah, it's just like it's like
honestly,
whatever.
I used to care when you get that trophy when you beat the game. That kind of meant like a
I've
symbol, like bling.
never
I'm like,
cared.
okay, that's cool. I beat the game. They'll say some like heroic shit.
I've never
But
cared.
other than that, I never cared. But I think the only game I've ever played was Spider-Man. That I can remember, I physically did that shit because I wanted to just get everything done for that game for some reason. I had so much fun playing it. But I don't think any other game recently I've platinum other than Spider-Man. So
What's so funny? What they saying in chat?
Scott Zenteno said, "Now I know what game addiction looks like."
On your list. Oh my God, man.
Oh man,
Jesus Christ. That's all the questions?
That's all the questions this week.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I guess that'll wrap it up for this week's Dead End Gaming episode. Appreciate you guys watching. Appreciate you guys subscribing, following us, all the YouTube stuff. Make sure you got some videos coming up on YouTube. Anything you working on anytime soon for the
not that
folks
I
to look
know
at?
of. There was a game that was actually announced. I forget the name of it, but the creators of Until Dawn made it, and I really liked Until Dawn, so I might cop that game and stream it because that Until Dawn was a lot of fun to play on YouTube. It's like a decision-based game too. So I forget the name of it. It's Man of Medan or some shit like that. I think. I don't forget it, but yeah. So I might do that, or I'm gonna see what's coming out. But right now, I gotta figure out a game. So,
Okay.
Once I do, Game with the Granddad will be back.
All right, cool. Well, that'll do us for this week.
Also-
I'm sorry.
Interrupting Eric. Sorry about that.
No, you good.
We are working on some short form YouTube content for y'all, so make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube channel now.
job.
If you have
Good
not,
job.
you can
Yes.
catch currently the video versions of these podcast episodes, as well as Dead End Gaming with the Granddad, Mortal Kombat 11, and Resident Evil 2, and possibly that game that he can't remember right now. But we're also going to work on some 10 to 15 minute videos for y'all too, and that's going to be hella tight.
Yes. So make sure y'all subscribe. Get us up there. That'll do it for this week. We check y'all out next week. Peace.
More bars, more respect, blacking out the next album. See the 7 as a threat. Glad the trash bag rappers who ain't hefty with the wreck. Ain't between the head and shoulders of a flake. Watch your deck, nigga. Rhymes on pyro, Sid Vicious, yeah, I'm psycho. That's the sound of Godzilla when it landed in Hokkaido. As for you, your operation sucks more than lipo. When your bars are pretty far-fetched, dog, call your Fido. I know, I'm a pretty tough act to follow. Son niggas like Lamont, but you barely even Rollo. Yeah, Rollo. Masterpieces like Picasso. Don't forget the name Pablo. In this game, I'm like Waldo. Hard to find, but I'm what you're looking for. What a Chris Hemsworth, God level like Thor. I lay the groundwork, you just walking on the floor. And forever on point, go ahead and check the score. So I guess, I guess I got a little something left. So I give it life, give it breath. More bars, more respect. So I guess, I guess I had a little something left, so I give it life, give it breath. More bars, more respect. Respect, nigga. The precursor, the eve of a beast lurker, breeding the beast.